we need a screwdriver with some magnetism. Okay. Beautiful. Okay, make sure I did that right. I'll compare the photo I took last night. Okay, so that was with those things around. Yeah. Time lapse of the bird nest making there might have stuffed up. Where is it? I didn't plug in the battery charger to keep it all charged up. Oh, electrical parts cleaner's probably close. Oh. That's what you put safety glasses on for, eh? Or just normal glasses if I want to. But not really. Okay. Yeah, a couple ways you can do this. Put a little bit of grease on the inside of these to help them stick there. Might do that. Right, a little bit of go. Crusty old grease here. This helps it to stay there when you put it in place. Let's have a go. Let's have a go. Let's just go au naturel, eh? Do the hard one first. Around your side. Come on. There you go. The standard trick is to give it a little bit of a tap, make sure it seats. You don't want it coming off after you put it all back together, do you? Maybe rubber hammer, eh? Rubber hammer. I don't know where the plastic one is. Your brass one. Rightio. We're good. And let's go with the next one. You know what? I'm going to put a little dollop of that grease on here, because you don't want to lose these little things on top, these little cam followery things, whatever they are. You don't want to lose them. It's clean in there, is it? Oh, that smells like it's good stuff. That's going to stay on there. Actually, I should have It's a fair deal to give this a little bit of lube, isn't it? That's a fair deal. Can do that on the other one. Yeah, let's just clean out that taper though, that's the main thing. One little skerrick of junk in there. Not going to help anything. Grease, grease. Maggie, why don't you pass me things? Oh, she's left. Dog gone. Pretty sad cowboy song, wouldn't it? About the dog that up and left you. Yeah, you have some days when it just all works. Some days it feels like you got 12 fingers. Look at that. It's not in yet. Close, but it's not in yet. A little tap might get it. It's not in yet. Let's give it a tap and see. Alright, go with that. Doesn't feel right. There we go. So shift it around the other way a bit. Okay, we're good. Squirt that out. A bit more grease. Grease back. Done with that. Done with that. I'm happy enough with that. Give another. One thing I do want to do, see if it's got a low spot. Right about here. Close enough to a straight edge, isn't it? It should be straight. I don't know. What would you say would be bad? 4th hour? I don't know. That's all good. Might be able to see a tiny bit of daylight under there. That's why I did this at night time, so I couldn't see too much daylight. Pretty good for a rough job, eh mate? Pretty good job, mate. That surface, we want that to be clean. Rightio. Let's go. Let's show on the road. We're going to need a bucket to use as a tripod. Oh. With that? Yeah, I'll bring you in, show you a couple of things as we go. Quick clean out here. Now I went, do you remember which way I went? Anti-clockwise, wasn't it? So I'm going to put this back to here. And put this back to here. So the valve clearances should be ready to set. Just they should be both closed at that point there. So we'll take it back there. That's roughly where I was. What are we going to put in now? We're going to put the push rods in. Make sure it's all clean in there. Yeah, it needs a little bit of a clean out. A little bit of a clean out there. That's not bad though. Yep. Alright, I think we're pretty okay. We'll throw something in. I think that one's going to be the bottom one, that's the aluminium one. Make sure it's these are not like cars, they don't have oil galleries up the middle, so you don't have to worry about making sure they're not blocked. But okay, so that's ready to go. This is going to be the top one, I'm pretty sure. Whichever one's the exhaust is going to be the steel one. Now I can do that trick again, put a little bit of grease up there so they sort of stay. Let's bring the head over. The head gasket sitting there ready to go. This little baby all wrapped up. Look at this. Oh, amateur, we haven't even cleaned the bolts. We'll do that on that fly, eh? I'm not going to clean the bolts. They're pretty clean. Pretty okay. I feel a bit bad not cleaning the bolts, but they're not terrible. The old thing, eh? How far do you go? Done plenty of things where you start and then you end up like you're doing a restoration. Everything just seems like you're doing a whole restoration. A little bulldozer I had, the fourth bulldozer that I got here, and I planned on getting it going really quickly. And then 6 months later, I'd got the motor going and pulled it apart a lot and fixed up the clutch and the gearbox and painted everything as I went, and it was almost like a showroom restoration, you know, and it would be a shame to put it out to work. I don't know. Luckily I found someone that was a bit more likely to finish it, and they finished it 6 months ago actually. You know, they've been working on it for a few years, but I had a few of them working on it. Yeah, they're probably even taken it to the old antique bulldozer show. Sort of video it working. Well, it's quite impressive. It goes. Right, so I'll put on the head gasket, shall I? I've got bolts ready to go. Am I missing anything? Will I be able to get that shroud back on? Yeah, I will. I'll be able to get the shroud back on. It'll be harder, but yeah, let's just get this head on. Right. Rightio. Here we go. That one goes that way there. Couple of dowel pins there. Couple there. Beautiful. Alright, that's it. Let's go. Come on. There we go. I don't know whether to put oil on those bolts or not, because it will affect the torque. I'm not going to. Okay. Let's get this head torque down, eh? The head torque. Everyone knows that you're supposed to start every thread by hand, never with any mechanical advantage. Especially self-tapping screws into plastic that have already been in, you know? Everyone knows that, right? So easy to strip a thread when you're an amateur. It's easy to do it when you're a professional too, and you just take a shortcut one day and bang, you go, oh no, I feel like a rookie. I've basically given all these threads a bit of a wipe. They're all in good nick. Huh. Well, I've got an extra one. Oh. So some of these are not going back in the same holes they came from, but just normally what I do. I'm going to take these up, but I'm not going to. Do a little bit by hand for a start. See if we can get a feel for it, you know? See if we've still got it. Crisscross pattern, and we want about 25 Newton meters, what I looked at last night. 25 Newton meters, 18 inch pounds. 18 inch pounds, oh, wouldn't be much. I'm going to go crisscross. I bet I can go past it. That would look silly, wouldn't it? I reckon it's got a little bit more to go than that. We can either go with something I know or something I don't know. The old boy, he's dead. He left me this too. He doesn't really use torque wrenches, but he had it for his F250. Torque up the wheel, because, or maybe the caravan. He'd seen a wheel coming towards him. I think he's lost a wheel on his Land Cruiser as well, and his wheels had come off on caravans and things. The Newton meters down here, there's 27s right down the bottom of this scale. Or got the old tried and tested turkey baster. My preferred so 220. Okay, we'll make one more. This is 220 inch pounds. It's 18. Yep. So 18 foot pounds. So we're right on the bottom of the scale. This one starts 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah. So we're right down the bottom of the scale. Yeah, see? I'm going to give it the go with this one. Torque them up, buttercup. Oh, so far. Well, I want to go over it again. You're not supposed to, but I want to. Normally you'd sneak up on it anyway with you know, different stages, but I sort of did that by feel. I remember when I used to do this all the time, I had a pretty good eye. I could pretty much feel everything. I could gap everything. I could feel the lip of a bore, and I could say that's 7th thou or something like that, and it'd be pretty right. I could get points by eye. Yeah, no one knows what points are anyway. I waste time talking about points. The old torque wrench has done its duty. Take the pressure off the spring, and might not see that again for another while, I suppose. What's next then? What do you want to do next? See if we can get that push rod in, eh? Will you come check on me, Maggie?